Loki. Thank you. Other people are saying the same thing? Ugh, lovely.
Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, crafty goblins faced the truth about the darkness in the big wooden house.
It had come for the wise princess, driving her mad and causing her to attack them.
When they started asking questions about the princess in the darkness, the goblins realized that no one else in the forest wanted to know the truth.
I'm so excited to finish it.
So they dug and searched and asked hurtful questions, learning more about the wise princess than they had ever hoped to.
But the search took its toll. The darkness was proving too much for Sister Goblin, and yet Brother Goblin kept diving deeper and deeper until Sister Goblin finally said, enough.
So sad.
And that was how the goblins found themselves separated again, hurt and confused, with so many unanswered questions and too many open
I mean,
wounds.
that's understandable. Oh, it's going like right into it.
Allison, wake up.
Oh, that shirt looks so comfy. You're here! Just in time! No, we literally just clicked it. So they're just doing like the intro? Good morning.
You killed me.
Hello! So yeah, so you haven't really missed anything yet. Right? You will end up like me. Uh-oh. Let's hope you get 0 customers. They're good. They said it wasn't an infection, so it's kind of like just like having like swollen glands causing pimples. So he doesn't require any medicine or anything. Thank God. Yeah. He wasn't happy about it, but he's finally a teenager, right? No, it's because he cries too much. Yeah, no cone. Yeah. Don't follow her.
She could only
Good
go
morning.
forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman alone in a deep and ancient wood.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
You killed me.
You killed me!
Inheritance. Good morning. Just jump out to get a flu jab. And we'll be back in 10 minutes. Heck yes. Oh, now I'm nervous. Tyler's still alive. Okay, so I'm gonna have to mute the music again. I'm hoping it's a dream and not like foreshadowing. Cause I don't like this foreshadowing if that's the case. Oh, and I was right. Episode 1, the song that we didn't mute, I had to delete it from the video. Eddie. I still like Eddie. For when S cries, jump, Lucy gets scared, and my loot where she said she missed the collectibles. Oh, I can't wait to go back and re-get everything again. Is that a really good or really bad time? I'll tell you. Yep. I'm hoping the choices we make that don't push him into doing something stupid. That's what I hope anyway. Hello. And I just can't decide. Well, what is he like? Morning, I started collecting the document you need your rental application. Left the file for you downstairs on the kitchen counter. If you're still coming to meet Dee for lunch, you could drop off the documents and I'll make some copies for you. Take it easy today, Uncle Eddie. P.S. My famous buckwheat waffles are slowly growing cold in the kitchen.
He's right. Time to get my shit together.
That is accurate.
I could do my laundry. Ugh. Maybe later. There's not enough concealer in the world to erase the night I had. Good to know I look just as bad as I feel.
Okay, so she's got nothing else there.
Wish I could just book a one-way ticket to the other side of the world.
You like that?
How did we go from being so alike to total opposites? I gotta think about something else. Now would be a good time to stop smoking and maybe do a detox for 12.
I was like, open your door, let's go.
I miss the slopes. Eddie looks so young here. The days have gotten so short. It's gonna be a long winter.
I can't go there? Okay.
What the?
Okay, so the memory was just starting, right? Yeah. No, there was a package I had to go grab. Where is this? You're telling me there's a memory.
So many months of snow boots ahead. He doesn't like this kind of attention, but he really does so much for the community.
Dear Chief Brown, thank you so much for bringing our children home safe last weekend. Without you, they may have gotten behind the wheel, and who knows what could have happened to them or anyone else. We'll always be grateful for your wisdom. Thanks again for keeping this off the books. They are good kids who made a mistake, and Lord knows how police record can compromise a child's future. We know they will remember your words for a long time, but please rest assured that we will do whatever we can to be sure they understand the extent of what could have occurred, so they can raise awareness among their peers in the community. God bless you, Gail and Toby Locklear, Karen and Brody Moore. Okay, now where is this memory? Why are you not doing it now? Hello? Okay, now. Okay.
I need to get all that paperwork together. Maybe that'll help me focus and clear my head.
I see the sparkles. Good morning. Maybe she's got to like look at everything else first before she can do the memory. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because nothing else is working right now. Okay. Fayette, how are you doing today?
I wish Eddie's mom could have taught me how to do this. I can't really eat anything right now.
You probably should.
Here's the file. Just need my ID and pay stubs. Okay.
We were family, Allison. How could you do this to me?
Fuck. I've got to think about something else. Focus. ID and pay stubs. Maybe if I make something for D, it'll help calm me down. Maybe if I make something for D, it'll help calm me down.
Michael's Special Creamy Crab Hot Pot. Sauteed grated onions, and garlic, and melted butter over low medium heat. Oh, it's a recipe. Okay.
Eddie says there's a plant for every pain, except heartache. I so don't want to go back to the station. Not after yesterday.
But you have to go back to the station.
Must be great to feel like you belong somewhere. Anywhere.
Okay, wait. You're gonna touch that after. Look at everything else first.
Eddie loved his Mishka so much.
Oh, the doggy!
God. The world feels so fucking small right now.
Seattle, USA.
I've got to find a way to get out of my head. I wonder what Tyler's up to out of the house.
9 months! Woo woo! First, thank you very much. The Space Needle.
I don't feel like listening to anything right now. I wonder what Michael would think about all
See you,
this.
Fire High.
Would he even get it?
Michael!
I wish I thought shooting some hoops would help me forget all this.
Okay, so you've pretty much looked at everything.
I wish you could just change your mood as easily as a record.
Okay. I guess she's got no choice but to grab these things. Hello.
Ah, here's my ID.
Oh, really?
I wonder if I'll ever hear from Tina again. What if I just packed a bag and left? Never looked back.
A waist dryer? That's great. So we'll take this.
This place was never much more than a bachelor pad, huh? There's so
feel
much
like
I plan to do.
she has the same condition that
All
her
those
the mom
sacrifices I
does. That's what I feel.
And how do you repay me? Lying to my face? You're not my child.
Wow.
My clan deserves better.
Ghost Eddie, come on now. That's mean.
Oh, stop it,
Ella!
Alice. You have to stop torturing yourself. Just grab your pay stubs so you can get the hell out of here.
Not too
Haven't
much.
had any time to sketch lately.
We're kind of still in the house. She's having some like traumatic flashbacks of things that she also didn't remember. Okay, now grab your pay stubs.
All my recent pay stubs should be in that folder in my room.
Oh, now you want me to go back upstairs. Okay. So yeah, so you definitely haven't missed very much yet. Okay, that's just her address. To whom it may concern, in regard to your current rental application, I can confirm Mrs. Allison Ronan has been employed at Veni Vici's General Store since June 2013 and is currently working as an accountant assistant. This position entails data entry, processing, and recording transactions, but keep paying and preparing budgets and reports. Ms. Ronan is working full-time in this role and earns a yearly salary of $24,000 plus bonuses. She has no disciplinary records. Good to know. Hi, Duncan. Happy birthday!
I think the pay stubs are up and I can't leave without all my application stuff. I told him I wanted to stop messing with those memories, but he wouldn't listen.
Brother, sister, we look out for each other. That's what you said. But you don't mean what you say, do you? They're just words. You left me, Allison, all alone and scared.
Oh boy.
What the hell is wrong with me?
Okay, sounds good.
God, where is it?
They're good. Luckily, Loki does not have an eye infection, so
Not here.
he's got like swollen glands in his tear ducts, which are causing the like the pimples. Yeah, he's still not too happy about going to the vet, but
Not here.
and then he wasn't happy with my streaming today, but it's Loki. What do you expect, right? No, they didn't. Cause the doctor said it's nothing serious, so just keep doing like the warm compressing on his eyes and it'll just clear up naturally. No medicine required. So it should be this thing then. Oh yeah, he hates the parking lot too.
Here they are.
And it was more funny because they took Ember first, and then they were
Okay.
taking other
I
dogs
think I've got
in.
everything I need for the application.
So Loki was the last dog that they took, so it was hilarious because he was watching every dog one by one go into the building. So like it was spazzing him out because it's like, where is everybody going?
Now would be a good time to stop smoking and maybe do a deed. Where's that coming from? Where did I leave my phone last night?
Yeah, where did you leave your phone? No phone? Okay. Yeah, I'm happy that there's nothing serious wrong. Exactly. He's like, I went through a traumatic experience. Why are you on the computer? Well, open. I said open the door. Uh-oh.
I don't think there's any reason my phone would have ended up here.
Well, your phone is beeping, so...
A secret keeper in her secret keep.
The Book of Goblins. I was like, why are we back here again? And that's kind of cool, though. So now the phone's not beeping.
This is personal.
Sounds good, Lenore! My dear son, I know I'm not getting better this time, so I want to write a few things down for you. I'm sorry to be leaving you so soon. I had you late in my life, but still thought there would be more time. It makes me happy to know that you will have the clan when I'm gone. You will have your auntie to look after you. You have always seemed to know when it was time to leave. From the time you were a year old, you knew which shoes belonged on which feet, and you used to bring me mine whenever I was getting ready to go somewhere. I could never figure out how you knew I was ready to leave, but then you'd be with my shoes every time. You never cried or made a fuss, just helped me on my way. I hope this leaving would be just as easy, and thought I won't need you to fetch me my shoes. I know you'll help me on my way. Your strength has always been to accept what is and to do what needs to be done. I'm so
Who'd
proud.
even be calling me?
Well, I don't know. Wait,
Maybe
the phone,
Tyler?
the phone
Maybe
kept-
something happened at the house. Another fire? Fuck.
I'm reading a letter. Stop it. I'm so proud of you for joining the police force. People are going to look to you as a leader now, and I know that you won't let them down. Please help the young people remember our way of life. We have thrived as a people since time before memory. Because of our cultural values. Oh my god, this phone. Don't let them lose that. Also, remember how important it is to attend to everyone? Not just the ones who fit in. It is our way to lift each other up. Everyone has something to offer to the community. They may not even see it in themselves, so you've got to show them, help them along their path as you've always done.
I hope Eddie's not in trouble.
It has to be important, right? They keep calling. Remember, when you uplift others, it makes you stronger too. I'm not even gonna try to read that, Mom.
Marianne,
Uh-oh.
what's going on with you?
Uh-oh.
If you need help,
But I just got back!
Come on, Allison. Don't start.
Seriously though, it's like, where is her phone?
Stop sulking.
Uh-oh.
It's nothing. This is nothing.
The basement? Nobody ever goes in the basement. Basements are bad. Don't do that. Uh-oh. Oh, this is something. Don't do it! Uh-oh. Everything is gonna go wrong. Everything. Oh no!
My dove. Only thieves and monsters hide in the dark. Fly back to the light, Allison.
What the?
Oh boy.
No. I cannot deal with you right now.
The phone ringing keeps making things
Not
like
here.
my phone. I agree, 100%.
No phone here.
The lighthouse? I hope she doesn't go back to the lighthouse.
No phone here.
It's still really weird that her phone is like randomly in a box down here.
God, where is it?
So weird.
Oh, my phone. I
Well,
need to find it.
Allison? It's like we've checked everything. Except for this book. Oh,
What's
there.
it doing here?
So I was like, we checked everywhere, man. Then grab it. Answer. It's an emergency.
Hey, Dee.
Finally. I was starting to get worried. Why didn't you pick up?
Yeah, sorry.
Right? Like, I keep looking
I
at
didn't
my
have
phone
my phone
too.
on me.
Like, okay, I'm not missing anything here.
Well, I just wanted to make sure we were still on for lunch.
Yeah, of course. I'm getting ready right now.
That so? Because it kind of sounds like I woke you up.
That's just how I sound. But anyways, I still have a few things to do before I can leave, but I'll be there.
All right, hun. See you soon.
Get it together, Allison. Come on. Grab the file, get dressed, and head out. Or it'd be nice to make a gift for Dee. God, my hands are still shaking.
Okay, so wait.
Eddie can't cope with getting rid of any of Carol's stuff. I've been pretty grinchy about Christmas since I came here. Eddie tries so hard.
Yeah, this is Tell Me Why.
You should have taken care of yourself first, Marianne. We deserve this. Is a totally different life.
But the pictures are so cute. So it's like she can't make up her mind.
I've got enough time to...
Make a gift. Make a gift for Dee. You can do this. You're talented. Make a gift. See, she's a professional. Thank God I don't have to do anything. It's like Life is Strange. More in that area. I'd be like, can you make me a wood carving too? Oh, look how cute it is! Yo, she's good. That literally took her, like, what, 2 minutes? She's carving a generator. Right?
Ugh, the paint smell in here is kind of overwhelming.
Like, she did so good. Dee's birthday gift. I want the little wooden
I
thing.
miss you, pup. Eddie's been too busy to fish lately. I know he's missing it.
The Alaskan. Okay, so that's a fishing permit. Okay, fishing permit. We don't have to read that. Okay. I made a wolf head carving. That is
Tyler
it.
and I should bike around the lake
So no, nothing
when
clippable.
we've patched things up.
So luckily you didn't miss nothing. Okay, so we're done with these boxes. Clearly there's no collectible down here. Ding dong! Hello! Don't answer the door!
Morning. Hey, Allie.
Hello!
Hey. Hi, guys. What are you doing here?
Tessa and I were worried after you called in sick last night. She's busy at the cafe, but she sent over some coconut cake, since you won't be making it in for lunch.
That's nice, Tom. Thanks.
Yeah, cake!
I'm gonna head on inside. Freezing my butt off out here.
Tom's like, can I come in?
Okay, thanks.
Is Tyler not around today?
Like, he's busy.
No, he's, busy. Out at the old house.
I see. It must be hard to sell the place you grew up in. So many memories, right?
Oh, it's okay. We'll get over it.
I really hope so. So, Tessa told me a little bit about what happened at the cemetery.
Yeah, I'm sorry it got so intense. It's just, we really needed to understand why Marianne did what she did. Especially Tyler.
You still think he's the dad?
Oh, of course, of course. She gets that. You two didn't say anything she wasn't already thinking.
I like how she's not letting him in the
She
house.
spent years
though.
blaming herself.
Well, she wasn't the only one involved. There was a lot of blame to go around.
I'm glad you're able to see that. It seems like your brother, well, he's not nearly so
I'm
forgiving,
not
is he?
He has been pretty harsh. Especially on Eddie. But we both got tired of people lying to us for our own good.
How much you guys want to
Yes,
think
of
Michael's
course.
inside you?
Totally
to the cake?
reasonable. Though, I am sorry you're the one taking all the repercussions.
I know, Coffee, and I'm just
I
watching.
heard about the fight with your uncle.
Because you don't want
I
to
really
miss the
hope your
ending.
brother appreciates your sacrifices.
He will. I mean, he does.
It's like
I'm sorry, but I'm pretty beat.
my feet are cold. Can I go in?
Oh, of course. I'll let you rest. Tell Michael there's no need to hurry back.
Okay.
My poor
Thanks for
word.
stopping by, Tom.
Bye now. Take care.
Bye, Tom. Sorry you couldn't come in and have some cake.
Sorry for abandoning you out there. Pro tip: avoid catching a ride with Tom at all cost.
Time for the second cup of coffee. Hell yeah.
Did he talk about the new spicy chocolate bars?
Can you eat
Yep.
the waffles, please?
And
like, they
exactly
look so
what
good.
they do to his digestion.
Well, he said you don't have to rush back to the store.
Huh, good. Because I did not plan to. I've been overdoing it on double shifts this week. I'm beat.
I know the feeling.
Eat the waffles. They look so yummy. Wait, I gotta talk to you? Or look at the waffles.
Hey, you been carving wood again?
What? Oh, this.
It's 14
Yeah.
months!
I've been working on a gift for Dee.
That's
Caleb
dope.
Pipes.
Why do you get to be so crafty?
I mean, I'm not that crafty. Marianne
you.
taught me most of it.
Well, I'm impressed. These hands are good for nothing but cooking.
Help yourself to some waffles if you want. That's Eddie's way of saying I'm worried about you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute. But I had a
Waffles.
ridiculously huge breakfast, so I'm good.
Nobody wants to eat the freaking waffles, man.
I'm glad you're here, Michael.
God.
Thanks for coming.
Coffee and a friendly face is just what the doctor ordered, right?
I just feel like cuddling up in front of the TV all day. Maybe finally binge that last season of Witches of Eldom.
Then do it.
I gotta drag my lazy ass out to have lunch with Dee. I've been kind of freaking out on repeat today.
What do you mean?
It's hard to describe, but I just can't calm down.
You ever try any of that affirmation type shit? Look, when things get dark, I tell myself that whatever I'm going through will pass.
That is true.
That I'm a great person and my feelings are valid.
Your feelings
This will
are
pass.
valid.
I'm a great person. My feelings are valid.
We'll work on it, but that's a
Right?
good start. Allison, what's going on?
Tyler and I fought.
Tyler and I had a fight
I
last
just want
night.
those
I was so
waffles.
excited to have him back, but what if 10 years was too much?
I like his man
and we're
bun.
too different.
I don't think so. You just need to get to know each other again. Start with the small shit. Figure out what each other's favorite foods are, you know? And then build up to the big stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The last few days have been a lot. It's totally okay to be overwhelmed. You're gonna figure it all out.
Exactly.
Families are fucked up.
That is true. 100%.
They're basically fuck up factories.
You're right. I just need to relax.
So, maybe this will cheer you up.
Oh, what you got for me?
I think I found the perfect place. Check it out.
He's like, this is where me and Tyler are gonna live, and
Pretty cool, right? Deposit's a bit high, but it's got 2 large bedrooms and a view of the channel.
2 large rooms.
You're really going to give up our home to live in this ugly box?
One for me and Tyler, one for you.
Allison?
Exactly.
Allison,
exactly.
look at me. You okay?
I'm just, I need to I just need to sit down.
Yeah.
It's okay. I got you.
Yeah, she keeps seeing her mom now everywhere.
What's going on?
Oh, tell Michael about the memories. Tell him.
God, everything?
You
My
wanna get to
anxiety's
third
through the
Tyler?
roof. I can't eat anything without getting
No,
sick.
it's not a
and
horror game.
I've
It
been
just,
seeing things.
She's going through PTSD.
Memories. Of Marianne and me and Tyler when we were kids. And Eddie and...
Yeah.
It used to just be stuff I'm pretty sure really happened, but
That's true.
now I see them everywhere. Shouting every shitty thought I've ever had about myself. I don't know how much more of it I can take.
That's intense. I'm sorry, has... anything like this happened to you before?
It's true.
Right after Marianne died, I had a lot of panic attacks, but nothing exactly like this.
But now you're remembering everything.
Come here, Allie. I hear you. Okay? I hear you.
You must think I'm completely nuts.
No. I think
Definitely.
you went through some really bad shit. You never saw anyone about it.
Okay. Sounds
Yeah.
good, Lenore.
I've looked into therapists a few times, but they're all so far away and so expensive.
Well, you know what I went through in 2011. I don't know if I'd still be here if I hadn't gotten help. You got that money coming in from the house.
For our apartment in Juneau. I don't want to bail on you.
Look, I know you hate letting people down, but you gotta put your own
Welcome back.
oxygen mask on first.
He's like,
I
and
get
got
that.
Tyler.
And so does Tyler.
Thanks. I'll try. I really need to work on the house today, but Tyler's crashing out there. Not sure if I'm ready to face him.
If you want, I could go out there, see how he's feeling, and if he's ready to talk. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe that could work. I hope he'll talk to you, though.
I'm so
He's never been the best at opening up to new people. You sure?
Yeah, of course. I don't mind trying if it might patch things up between you two.
Right? He's like, I kind of want to see his face anyway.
Oh shit, I'm gonna be late for my lunch with Dee. I still need to change and stuff, but I can drop you off at the store if you want.
Sure, thanks.
No, Michael, thank you for listening.
Right? That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping nothing bad is going to come out of sending him there. Only good eyebrow wiggles. You got this, Michael. You got this. I hope. This game is like massively real. This is chapter 3. Like the stuff that happened in chapter 1 and 2, wow, was really freaking intense. Step, step, step.
Hi, Dee.
Hey, beautiful. You okay? Cause, girl, you look like shit.
I
Thank
haven't
you.
been sleeping well. Here I am. That's how much I love you, right?
Aw. Well, I appreciate us having a girls' lunch anyway. Just give me 5 minutes so I can finish off this paperwork.
Oh, no rush. I need to drop off some stuff with Eddie.
All right. Oh, help yourself to some cobbler. Mrs. Romero sent it over after I caught her flasher. It's in the break room. You better hurry before Greggs kills it off.
Mrs. Romero's cobbler? I'm on it.
I'll meet you in there when I'm done with this.
Cobbler. Food. I gotta do something first, though.
At least we didn't spend the night here.
Try not to hang out upstairs too long. Chief's orders. Sorry.
I wish personally that we could eat these things.
Sounds like Eddie's busy. I shouldn't bother him. I should probably drop the paperwork here. Eddie's gonna be busy for a while.
99501.
99501.
Uncle's in there. Whew, he's really letting that guy have it.
Excuse my typing for a minute. Are you cleaning the keyboard again?
My folks and younger brother live here. Maybe you know him. Works in the post office. Name's Danny.
I probably shouldn't no more snooping. I guess we kind of exposed some holes in their security.
Yes.
Thing is, some troopers out near Crystal reported finding indications about the highway and closed season zone.
I was gonna say, they totally gave us a code for a reason.
I wonder how Uncle's feeling about me moving away. We haven't really talked about it.
He probably doesn't like the idea of you moving.
What is Greg's up to with the security cameras?
He's finally getting around to doing the upstairs cameras. Was supposed to do it months ago. I'm so sorry to keep you waiting, Allie, but we have new rules about civilians hanging around certain parts of the station. Reception booth is out of bounds. Sorry.
I mean, that makes sense. Okay, so they're not gonna let me do that.
Morning.
Hola, Miss Ronan.
Hello. Cake! Definitely wash your hands before you have cake. Right? They're just like, yeah, you're not touching our computers anymore. You fucked up too much shit earlier. Like, feels
What was going on with me this morning?
bad.
So fucking scary. I love the smell of this soap.
Okay. So I don't see anything special here. I guess we actually just can take the cake?
You all right, kid?
Sure, I'm
Yeah,
great. Don't worry.
just super tired.
Going for the cake. Oh yeah. Doesn't this thing look amazing?
Dessert for lunch. Pretty cool, right?
Pretty cool. Yeah.
I've always had a sweet tooth. Got it from my mom.
She's like,
She
I
baked
really
darn
don't
near
wanna...
every day. Need to start being a little careful though.
Dee looks pretty busy. Maybe I should just come back later.
Yep. Wilson? Yeah, she's teacher's pet. You'll probably starve before she clocks out.
I'll give her a few more minutes.
I was thinking about it, right? Like,
We haven't had a three-pointer coffee break in a while.
You remember how that one shot of yours went wild and smashed the picture of old Chief Burke?
Yep. Couldn't show my face around here for a week.
Well, I'll let you in on a secret. Most people hated Burke anyway. Your dad's a far better chief than he ever was.
so can I throw something? No?
What are they talking about?
They're talking about none of your business, young lady.
What are you having?
Trout pie and, black radish. I'm on a diet.
A cobbler diet?
Hey, shh, 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 shh.
Nobody knows about the
I won't
cobbler.
tell if you won't.
I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, he's having trout pie. He looks annoyed, like I'm bothering his coffee break.
You were not kidding about the cobbler. This may be her best batch ever.
Right?
Hey, Gregs. Got any big vacation plans coming up?
We'll probably go up to Anchorage for Thanksgiving. Linda's sister lives up that way. But I'm also secretly planning a family trip to New York City for New Year's. Been saving for 2 years, and I got it all arranged under a fake email.
That's really cool.
Fake
I'd
email.
love to go there someday.
And it's probably our last big trip before Lauren's off to college, so I wanted to make it count.
I'm sure everyone will have a great time. Hey, Gregs.
Good morning.
So, what's the criminal underbelly of
Oh,
Delos
yeah.
Crossing been up to lately?
Poachers, vandalism, a few memorable cases of public indecency.
Public
Nothing too serious,
indecency.
which is fine by me. Boring is good. I don't like Juneau. My daughter's always begging to move there, but that is not happening.
Why? Juneau's awesome. There's like actual things to do there.
Drugs, that's why. Property crime's double the national average. People coming in all the time from God knows where.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
I
when are you
didn't
allowed
know
to
that.
eat?
Hey, sorry I kept you waiting.
No worries.
You'll never believe it. We caught the mailbox bandit.
Yay!
And guess who it was?
An animal.
An animal? Like a raccoon, maybe?
Have you been eavesdropping in on official police business? Anyway, yeah, it's a
Yay!
raccoon.
I got it right.
Delos Crossing's most wanted turned out to be
Achievement!
some trash panda stowaway.
And this is how legends begin.
A dog named Loki.
Anyway, I'm so sorry to bail, but I gotta run this little guy to animal
Time
control
zone.
now.
Okay, that makes
Probably
sense.
best I take a rain check.
Oh, it's okay. Totally, I understand. Duty calls.
Thanks.
Oh, I brought you a little something
She's
to
like,
make up for
"Great."
missing your birthday.
So now I have to go to the house, and I don't want to.
It's not much, but
You're kidding. I love it. Did you make this? How did I get so lucky? Delos Crossing's not going to be the same without you, girl.
No, he's
Oh, come on.
sleeping. He's sulking. Exactly.
Right, I'll call you later.
Sulking is actually the
And
proper
try to get
word.
some sleep, all right?
see ya.
Can we get out of the house now?
Well, there go my lunch plans.
Hey, your brother didn't tag along today?
No,
He didn't really want to show his face around here after the mess he made yesterday, huh?
Girl,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm sorry about that. It got kind of out of hand.
Don't worry. We know it wasn't your idea, but
Wow.
look, we're all worried about you. This isn't the Allison we know.
The Allison you know?
Yeah, the sweet, smart girl who'd never hurt anyone on purpose. I know you two and the chief made peace, but I gotta say, it ate at him all day.
We did what we had to get what we needed.
He's like, whatever.
All right, I just want you to be careful. I've been doing this for a long time, and people,
I'm not sure if I pop in again or just.
they mostly
That's
don't
on the door.
change,
See you after.
even when we really want them to.
See you after.
Look, I'm really tired. Can we not do this?
Allison, I like you. I really do. I've known you since you were a kid. You're honest, stable. You're not a troublemaker. Tyler, I mean,
Greg's,
if he
back
goes
up.
down, don't let him take you with him.
Back it up.
I can't.
Back
I
it
can't
up.
do this.
oh, you okay?
Please just let me go. I need air. I need some air.
Hey, Golden. Yeah, the vet went pretty good. Loki's not happy, but it went good.
Ty, are you there? Tyler?
You gotta go to the house.
Fuck. Why is he ghosting me? God. I can't breathe. Please stop. Okay, Okay. I've been here before. This will pass.
Okay.
I just need to breathe in and out. Follow the circles.
My God, it's so bad at this.
Just a little longer. My heart. It's gonna explode.
I'm trying! I can't do this! Oh my God! I don't understand!
Wait, am I still breathing?
Am I not doing it right?
Yes. I'm still breathing. Keep going. My heart's still racing.
Jesus.
I think I need to just let go. What's happening?
I'm so scared, Allison.
Me too.
I don't want to go. And maybe we should tell
My
them the
God.
truth.
Are you sure?
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, she didn't die, thank God.
What if we
Jeez.
get in trouble and then we both get
Time to
sent
go.
away?
Hey, Chief Brown, wait. I went
This is
back to
harder
the
than the
house.
skill
Got
checks.
kids.
My God.
They wouldn't let me take anything else. I'm sorry.
Sam, please tell them to let us stay together. Please.
Oh, gosh.
Please.
I don't
Yeah.
have that kind of power.
Sam.
Kids. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
What doesn't help whenever the person that's supposed to like help her with the stress sucks.
Allison? What are you doing out here? It's freezing.
I just needed some air.
What happened? What's wrong, little moose?
He's like, what's wrong?
I think I had a panic attack.
It's gonna be okay. Let's get you inside and warmed up. Then we can talk about what happened.
We're going upstairs. She's like,
I'm sorry. This morning has just been so... God, I'm embarrassed.
Don't be. You haven't had an attack in a while. What's going on?
I've just been so wrong. About everything.
Did Tyler say something to make you feel that way?
why does everybody blame Tyler?
No. It wasn't him. It was me. I failed him. Over and over.
God.
From here, it looks like you've been busting your ass to help him.
You don't understand.
Allie, you've got so much weight on your shoulders. With Tyler coming back, and your big move, you know, maybe it's time to ease off some of this other stuff
true, yeah.
that's clearly stressing you out.
If you mean Marianne, I can't. I owe it to Tyler to see it through.
Do you? I don't know why you've always blamed yourself for that. It wasn't your fault.
That's not true.
That's not true, Uncle. I was there.
You were 11 years old. There was nothing you could do.
So was he.
You can't go on letting it haunt your every waking moment.
My God.
Look, you're not your mother, okay?
What do you mean?
I mean, something happened to her. Something bad. I don't know what it was, but it never left her. You can't make that same mistake. You gotta tell those ghosts to move on.
Bitches.
Uncle. It was me. I was the one who had the
Pull out the
scissors.
heartstrings,
What?
yes.
What are you saying?
I'm telling you the truth.
She was threatening Tyler.
She has to tell him the truth. She's
So
gotta
I
vocalize
stabbed her.
Because she needs to be able to come to terms with what she did.
I killed her. I killed my mother.
He's like, fuck.
But Tyler confessed. He went to Fireweed.
We lied. We lied to everyone.
No, I didn't. Still the same color. He's like, oh my god. Yep. He's like,
How?
fuck.
How could you let him take the blame?
It was a mistake. I know. But we were in shock. Tyler wanted to take the blame. And I let him.
It's like, well, this is
But
awkward.
we should have told the truth.
Must have really hurt. Keeping that inside all these years.
They pretty much just bottled it up. And now it's all I can think about. Everywhere I look, she's there. I can't take it anymore.
Allison's finally telling the truth about what happened. She's finally admitting that she killed the mom.
It's not easy to admit something like that. It takes a lot of courage, Allison.
Yeah.
I should have seen it. I'm so sorry. None of this was fair to you two.
Don't be a creeper. Don't be a creeper. Do not be a creeper. Okay, thank God. I said do not fucking kiss her at this moment. Fuck. Like, we know Eddie's a little shifty there, but come on.
Thank you, Uncle.
I have to cuff you because
How are you feeling now?
It would be pissed if
Any better?
Oh my god, imagine that. Right? I was a little
actually.
worried about the head tilt.
And really tired.
A little worried about that.
I was remembering something earlier. I don't know if it even really happened. The day Tyler left for Fireweed, did Sam come by with some of our stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He did.
How close were he and Marianne?
I don't know exactly.
Because you know in anime, there's
But
no
he cared
limits
about her
there.
a lot. Her death really shook him up.
He was over at our house a lot, fixing things, chasing off animals. I know you didn't turn up anything about who our biological father was. But did you ever think it might have been Sam?
Oof. Well, your mom and him were close, so that's a possibility, but I never found any proof, no.
I should go talk to him.
Are you sure that's a good idea? You need to get some rest.
I have to do this.
She has to talk to Sam.
And not just for Tyler. For me too.
Mm-hmm.
I love you, Uncle. Thank you for everything. I'll call you later.
He's like, wait. Now I have to press charges and arrest you. I can't just let you walk out of here. Wait, come back. I still gotta do my job. Look at him just letting her off that easy. He's stunned from the kiss, right? No turn has already been served double dip, right? Oh my god, my leg. So now we're going to talk to Sam.
Okay.
Okay.
You can do this.
You can do this. Let's go. Before we go talk to Sam, we's gonna look around. Yeah, so Tyler can be charged for the crime 2 times. But since they're twins... Well, she actually almost died earlier. I was doing really bad at the skill checks to make her, to regulate her breathing. And yeah, she almost died. I had like one more chance to regulate her breathing before her heart would have exploded. So yeah, it was close.
Damn it.
Out of order,
Good.
go around.
He's here.
It's a different type of skill check, so like it was like a really, really hard one. You can do this, Allison. You got this. Don't worry. It's too bad I haven't added any. Now you feel bad for saying no? Aw. So beautiful though. Oh my god.
All right. Let's do this.
Open the door. Open?
Family's family. Get it.
They're in Alaska.
I already got the lifters in there. Oh, Allie, Hello.
Hi, Sam.
Sam, I'll talk to you in a second.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
God. This article about ocean acidification is really unnerving.
What's that?
Oh, there's an article in today's paper about how climate change is ruining the ocean.
Pizza!
Fish have gotten puny. Spotting fewer and fewer whales. I don't know where we're at.
Oh, that's a really nice sextant.
Oh, it sure is. It's a present from my old crew for my...
So he wanted me to make a choice here. We had a fight back at the house. Yeah, we're gonna tell Sam that we had a fight.
We had a fight.
Because we're not gonna lie
Bit
to
of
Sam.
sibling rivalry, huh? Oh, you should have seen me and my little brother have at it. Right up till the end.
Okay, so you're not gonna come up with...
Oh, I know this one. The introduction will be forever burned in my brain.
Yeah, your mother gave that to me.
Impressive collection.
Hey, you want some? Take them.
Yeah, when his brother
I don't really
died.
navigate anymore.
Thanks.
How's the
Power.
house coming along?
Physically painful. Slow.
Slow. There's a lot to do.
Of course. I mean, there's a whole life. Lives in there. No shame.
We have one last book.
Hey, an encyclopedia of astronomy. I have this one.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Real detail.
We have something in common. Of course you have something in
Oh,
common.
that's funny. We both like astronomy.
Oh, yeah. Funny. Goddamn Billy buying some corroded, rusty-ass junker.
Okay. Trying to see if there's like a collectible doll thing in here before we actually go and talk to him. Exactly. Okay, so okay, yeah, you're not gonna let me go there yet? Okay.
Shit. These freaking nuts.
Okay, Sam, we're coming to talk to you. Maybe he doesn't know about WD-40. Somebody has to tell him. Therefore, he is your father.
What are you doing?
My cousin Billy
That is
bought an
sound
old
logic.
motorboat, but that fool drowned the engine taking her out. Yeah, I told him I'd fix it.
Sam, we need to talk.
Having some trouble?
Can't get these nuts loose because my idiot cousin let them rust. Got a can of rust remover somewhere. If you come across it, pass it over, yeah?
Oh, sure.
Rust remover? Now you actually want me to look for rust remover? It's right here. Oof. Oh, what's this? What's this? Hey, cuz, I left you my boat a month ago, and as far as I can tell, the only work you've done is test how much weight you can fit on it. I paid you in advance as a favor because I know you need it, but goddamn it, I need my boat. Family's family, but get it done by this weekend or I'm reporting it stolen, and I know you're tired of brown on your ass. Answer your goddamn phone. Rude.
Hey, Allie. Could you check if I have rust spray somewhere in this mess?
Aw, his bank balance is minus 446. Summon to appear and enter this completed the following date and time. Good morning. And voting. Okay. So nothing too important. I have the can right here.
Would this help?
Oh, thanks, Princess, but that ain't it. It's in a red can.
Not a princess.
It's in a red can. Thank you for telling me the color of the can.
Damn it.
What happened?
Busted my finger with that stupid wrench. Grab me a gauze. Should be in that cupboard over there.
My god, can you, like, not injure yourself while we're trying to, like, do things? Damn it, Sam. What cupboard? Oh my god. Serves you right. What cupboard, Sam? I don't know what.
The gauze should be in that cupboard over there.
Which cupboard? There's like no buttons. The white one? But there's like no button cues to touch anything. Oh, this one. Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Find anything?
Towards this thing. I didn't even see that one. I was like, where the fuck is this thing? My god. I got the gauze. Wait, now I actually gotta look up and see. Okay. Sam, don't bleed to death. I'm covered. Hey, Morgan. Sam's bleeding. Duct tape and WD-40.
Sam? Are you our father?
Whoa. He's like, I knew you were gonna ask me this question.
Figured you'd ask me that question someday.
But she just went right at it.
Well,
I wish I was.
what the hell kind of answer is that?
I'm sorry, Allie. But the man you're looking for, he ain't me.
Sam.
Oh, okay. Guess I'll just take your word for it then.
Hey, you got no right coming in here getting angry at me for something I got nothing to do with.
Stop lying.
I am so sick of being lied to.
I ain't lying. I'd have been damn proud to be your daddy. Damn proud.
I need proof, Sam.
Proof.
Yeah. Paternity test.
I couldn't have. I wasn't capable.
What?
Season's closed for good on my little swimmers. Laura made me go straight to the dock after Richie was born. Ask Laura if you don't believe me.
I'm so sick of this. I'm so tired of trying to unravel all of Marianne's fucking secrets.
It is a little awkward now.
I don't understand her. I want to hate her
the father.
so much.
Sam.
But I don't even know who she was.
Look, he's totally lying. Look.
Come with me. I want to show you something.
Next on Maury. I actually kind of miss watching that show.
Come in. Come in.
Oh.
She basically like yelled at
When
Sam.
was the last time you cracked a window?
You had to get the dog's lunch. She asked Sam straight up if he was the dad.
What do you do on board?
Oh, I worked the deck. Started out doing maintenance. Collecting the garbage, cleaning the hull, ranked up to navigate.
Looking sharp, first mate Kansky.
What's that now?
These pictures.
Oh, well, yeah, that was, long time ago.
Where all did you travel to?
Mostly worked the Southeast Asia route.
Yeah.
Vietnam, Cambodia, around those parts.
Wow. I had no idea you were so worldly.
Well, now that they're finally trying to find
I
answers,
worked on a cargo,
they want to know
so
who their
I
dad
didn't
is.
get much
also.
shore leave. But, you know, there's really nowhere my legs feel as steady as on the deck of a ship, steering her toward a deep blue horizon.
Like, these are questions that they normally didn't care about, but now they want to know. It gets some air in here.
Much better.
You're saying it's Tom? No, I refuse to agree that it's Tom. I'll be so sad if it is Tom. Dad talked to Mom and she said you were having some trouble. Hey, I'm trying to read. Hello? Hey,
Hey, come have a look.
what's Sam? I'm trying to read.
Why is there a burnt up pan in your garbage?
Oh, yeah, that. Might have fallen asleep cooking
Meal
dinner.
plan. Oh my
Glad you're
God.
still with us.
Salmon casserole. Okay, so he wants to talk over there. Wait, no, I'm touching the computer first. Fish and crackers.
You want to take a seat?
Yeah, I'll be there in a
If
second.
it gets the house sold, it gets the house sold.
Oh, this is where we put all the details for the house. Man, it's like, where are these last little collectibles, eh? You would assume that there would be one in
What's
this
all
area.
this?
Here, I kept a few things.
Swords
Because he
and
doesn't.
schemes.
Sam doesn't want us to sell
I
the
took
house.
her to see that for her birthday. She hated every second of it. Whole drive back, she talked about how it butchered the books.
Did you like it?
I, well, fell asleep before I even saw a sword.
Oh, Sam.
Your mother made that. Oh, she was a real artist, that one. Kind of like you.
We want answers! My god. I have never fallen asleep in
I
a movie
remember
theater.
this. We got this on our trip to Juneau.
Uh-huh. She saved up for a whole year to make that happen.
Dear Sam, I'm writing from the little hotel you recommended in downtown Juneau, and you were right. The kids love the whale mural. Our other favorite part was the Raven mural at City Hall. Today we took the tramway to the top of Mount Roberts. Kids wanted to hike the trail, but we only made it to the totems. Tomorrow we're going to hike to Nugget Falls to see if the glacier still looks like what's on the other side. Hope you're hauling the barrel loads. There's only 10 people living here. Somebody has to be the dad. That is true. Happy birthday. Dear Sam, most bears only live to 20 to 25. Congratulations on making it to 29. I certainly wouldn't have survived long out here without you. So thanks again for everything you do. Laura's a very lucky woman. I know you think the best part of your past has been erased, but as long as you don't forget, the Aniakchak Rose will always be seaworthy. It just might look a little bit smaller in memory. I hope you get some time on the water with Richie this weekend and catch everything you deserve, including some new memories. Happy birthday, my cherished friend, Mary Ann. Falling asleep at an Eric Clapton show?
Look at these ones.
Is that my birthday?
Happy birthday, Yzma.
Golden, thank you very much for the videos.
She
Thank
looks
you.
happy.
I still don't believe that he was friend zoned.
She was.
I still feel like they're not telling us something.
When was this? Why are you wearing a square hat?
Oh, yeah, that was when I finally got my captain's
All
license.
blues. Oh.
Mary Ann's the one who pushed me to get it. Made me wear that stupid hat when I went to take the oath.
It's Duncan's birthday.
Huh. Yeah, Laura took this one. We'd been working on that barn for months. That roof was a son of a bitch to sheath. Rain just kept on leaking into the loft.
Wait, the barn has a loft?
Oh, yeah. You didn't know?
Oh, she didn't tell us.
Oh, the barn has
Is that a
loft.
trap door?
Yeah. She had me close the whole thing up. Told her it was going to be real hard to get any hay up there, but she said she didn't mind.
Do you know what's up there?
I could tell she didn't want to talk about it, so I respected that.
Well, we're gonna have to empty it out for the sale, so I guess we'll know soon enough.
Al, you really going to go through with this?
Selling the house?
It's like I told you, that house meant everything to your mama. It's all we got left.
Sam, stop drinking.
You can't just throw it away.
Let Mary Ann go. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I know how hard this has been on you. But you need to move on.
Birthday, Duncan.
Golden, thank you very much. Happy birthday, Duncan!
What's done is done.
Maybe it would help to talk to someone about it?
I ever tell you about the time I broke my leg? Shin bone snapped in 3 different places.
3 different places.
It's stuck on my ass for a month.
Yeah, that doesn't sound
No
good.
use to anybody. I was so down I couldn't even bring myself to get out of bed. But your mama, she doesn't have none of that.
None of that.
She got me up one morning and drove me to a nice spot by the harbor. I watched the boats.
He was stuck
come
on
in and
his
out
ass.
one morning.
Lucky bastard, right?
You can't let yourself be defined by the parts that are broken. That's what you told me. You gotta find a way to work with what you got.
It's true.
Think about that a lot.
Don't cry, Sam.
Gotta remember.
Sam. Don't leave him by himself. Hi. Don't leave. It's so sad. But I really want to know where the hell those collectibles are. It's kind of triggering me. Don't leave them all alone. God. Are you my daddy? The achievement. Maybe. Really? I can't wait because of how pretty it is, but that's literally it. You have to claim my children. Get the hell off my property now. Oh, you have no claim. I'm going to kill you! Oh, now we're finally back to Tyler. Finally. I miss
Hey,
Tyler.
Tyler,
Michael's here.
I've been looking all over the place for you.
Hey.
You alright?
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Whoa, whoa. Hey, let's get you off your feet, okay? Come on.
So cute. Snow is pretty. That's literally the only thing I like about it. It's like the perfect dating location too. It's so pretty out here. The sunset. They need to kiss. They do.
Listen, if you want to be alone, I'll go.
No, stay.
But if there's anything you need to get off your chest, I won't snitch.
You saw Allison? How is she?
Yeah. I went back to check on her this morning. She was in a pretty bad way. Whatever went on between you two, it wrecked her.
Look, I don't want to drag you into this.
Well, I'm already in it, and you look like hell, so...
I just got a lot on my mind.
Well,
So amazing.
I know one thing that's good for that. As a wise man once said, fishing is the cure to the wounds of the heart.
I'm not in the mood. Was that you? I don't know.
Was that wise man you?
Hey, like I said, I gotta write my own legacy. So, you in?
I don't know.
Come on, Tyler.
Come
Let's
on,
go fishing.
we're burning daylight. Let's go.
Where are we gonna go?
Why go anywhere when we have a perfectly frozen lake right here?
Ice fishing in November?
Yeah. It got cold way fast this year. Climate change. That shit's gonna kill us. But hey, fish first. You can walk behind me if you're afraid, though.
You're actually serious?
Yes, he's serious.
I am a very serious man, Tyler. Let's go. We still have to get everything out of the car.
Tyler, you can't say no. You have no choice. You're going fishing.
Stage is set. It's showtime. Whenever you're ready.
You sure you don't want to go?
Nah. Look, no way I'm gonna rob you of your first catch in your own backyard.
All right.
Screenshot. I have like so many screenshots. Oh, this game is so beautiful.
Got everything you need, by the way?
Yeah, I'm good.
I got you. That's all I need.
Man, I'm so gonna miss this.
Miss what?
Just hanging out and fishing, and you know, I'm not gonna
I'm
have a lot of
assuming
time
hot
after we move
cocoa
to
or
Juneau with
coffee?
school and the JCE and everything.
That's what I'm assuming.
Right.
So did any of the people you came up with at Fireweed land in Juneau?
They are.
Oh,
Hot apple pie.
I'm not
oh
sure.
My God.
Once they left,
want that.
I never really kept in touch.
Really?
Some of them were straight up awesome, but we just weren't that close, you know?
None of them really got, like, family?
I mean, I guess I got pretty tight with my counselor, Aaron, but I already have a family.
Well, there's a reason we think of families as trees.
Really?
They keep on sprouting new branches and...
Oh, hey, I think I've got a bite.
You do.
You got this. Reel them in.
Fish. Oh no, you're actually gonna make me fish? Oh fuck no. This is. Oh no.
Come on, pull up on the rod. Now give it a nice pull.
My fish, you're my fishy! I got it! Yeah!
Slippery little.
Got it! Pro
Got it.
fisher!
Bravo.
He's like, that's my man!
First
yeah.
a minute.
Pace yourself. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Go me!
Thanks, Sensei.
Oh, hey, did you want to make solid plans to hit the buzzard hole? The river might ice over soon, so we shouldn't wait too long.
Sure. Why not?
Yeah, sure.
We're having
Sweet.
fun now.
I was planning to go Saturday. I'll pick you up on the way out.
Oh, we got
Cool.
a date!
I'll set my alarm to ass crack of dawn.
Look, talk.
Hey, so the other day you were
Pro-fishery.
talking about your chosen family. How did you find them?
Well, high school can be kind of rough when you gotta hide who
You're
you
my
are
fishy,
every
and
second
I'll
of the
call you
day.
my fishy.
I got to a pretty dark place.
I can relate to that.
One morning, my uncle woke me up and told me to get into his car. I figured we're going fishing or something, but then we ended up outside the Juneau Coalition for Equality.
Your uncle brought you to the JCE.
Yep. He didn't know how to help, so he found someone who did.
That sounds amazing.
You know, even if you don't move to Juneau, my offer still stands. The JCE holds a monthly meeting. You meet a lot of good people there.
I think I would like that.
I'm not sure where I'm going, but yeah, if I'm around for the next one, I'll give you a call.
No pressure. Just letting you know the door's open.
You got anything good in there?
Maybe, but who says I'm willing to share?
Okay, fine, be that way. Alright, here we go.
Okay, we got a fish. Oh yeah. This is my fishy. Yeah.
Okay.
See, hot apple pie.
Okay. How about them apples?
Nice job. So, you
Oh, he's
weren't all
leaning in
talk.
closer.
Impressed?
I only see 2 fish in my cooler.
For now.
Okay, we gotta talk again.
So, about last night. I don't know what Allison said, but from my side, well, I thought we were on the same page. But it turns out we weren't.
Hey, so don't tell her I told you, but last week your sister was almost unbearable. She was jumping up and down with excitement at you coming back.
Really?
You better believe it. Look, the last time you saw each other, you were kids. Just because things have changed doesn't mean you can't work it out.
Eagerly waiting. Right? I pushed her too hard.
I know. It's probably my fault. I really pushed her last night. I just don't get why she always has to run away from everything.
You blame her?
We're still waiting
avoiding
for
the problem doesn't make it go away. She's so fixated on selling the house. It's like she's trying to bury the past. All of it. Even the good parts.
Look, I'm not picking sides here. Okay, but she's been murder house girl ever since it happened.
Hey,
Now she's got a
Silver.
chance to put it behind her and start fresh. Shit, I'd be pretty eager too.
The game's going
I
pretty
guess
good.
I didn't really think about that. I've been so focused on my own shit. It's been hard, you know? Figuring out how to live
I
out
think
here.
we're making the right
You mean
choices.
outside of fireweed?
Yeah. When I first got there, all I could think about was getting out. It felt like a cage. But after a
Sign me up.
while,
Oh, no.
it started to feel more like a shell. I figured out who I was in there. But now I've got to work
so
out
that's
how to be
whenever
that person
you
out
make
here.
impact choices.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, none of us really know what we're doing. Like, shit may look bleak now, but your sister's never gonna give up on you.
Michael
And you can lean on me
likes
too if you
Tyler,
want.
but we
Just be
don't know
careful,
what's gonna
okay?
happen, really.
Got a bad left shoulder.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks for listening.
Don't mention it.
Okay, so
You have this whole fancy bag just for ice fishing?
You don't mix and match.
well, I'm
Ever.
hoping it's good
Jeez.
choices, but yeah,
You
these
don't
are the
mess around,
impact
do you?
choices.
Told you earlier. I'm a very serious man.
Oh,
Don't
got
you
another
say
fish.
anything. I got...
Got another fish. Yeah.
Easy. Oh,
This is a
whoa.
great Stevie.
Bam. 3 out of 3.
Well played. I got nothing. That was clean.
Fish of all fish.
Huh.
Yeah. Got the
I'm a
achievement.
little disappointed. Hey,
Can I? What?
can I ask you something that's pretty personal?
Sure. Take off the gloves.
You,
Did you do golf or billiards? Oh my god. Yeah.
been with people, right?
You've been with people
romantically?
romantically? Oh, come on, come on.
Yeah. A few. Have you?
No, not really.
That's kind of surprising.
I never met the right person.
I guess the right person just never came along?
But you're open to the idea?
Yeah, I could be. Let's say I'm reevaluating.
Oh.
You want my take on it?
Sure.
Heartbreak sucks.
I mean, yeah.
Look, I stopped listening to the entire indie folk genre just because I was dumped at a show once. But I put myself back out
Exactly.
there just like everyone who's ever gotten their heart stomped on. Because when you meet someone who really sees you, you don't have to pretend anymore.
You still want to risk it with me? Oh.
And you're still interested in being that someone? Even after all the shit that's happened?
Hey, I've got baggage too. I think it's worth a chance. Don't you?
We're in total agreement.
I think we're in total agreement here.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
I get this feeling like I could say or do anything with you, and it'd be cool. I feel safe.
You are.
Kiss, kiss.
Because your sister would kill me if I did you dirty.
Yeah, she would.
So, doesn't look like you're catching anything with that. You want me to show you how it's done?
Go for it.
Oh, it's such a pretty picture. Oh, screenshot again. Don't ruin the moment. Come on.
Hey, you're missing the show.
Oh my god. It's so pretty. Do it, do it, do it. Oh my god, oh my god. Make a move, make a move. Do it.
You okay?
Oh, accomplished. Yes! Oh, my mouth hurts. We beat the game! This is where you have to remember, like, we're not playing a dating simulation game. Yes.
So, yeah.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Allie.
He's like, oh, hey.
I think I'll just show myself out.
Okay, call me later?
You know I will.
It's true, we totally did. She's like, well, so I just ruined this moment again, right?
Sorry for interrupting.
I mean, oh my god, I would totally love to play one.
No, it's totally fine. We were done anyway.
We're done anyway. Ooh.
Catch anything?
Yeah, I got 3 fish.
Mostly ice, but yeah.
Tyler, I'm sorry for freaking out yesterday.
We gotta get a good one to play.
All of this,
Boyfriend.
it's just been really hard on me.
Don't apologize. I was being an asshole. We should have never pushed you that hard.
Come here.
Yay! Hugs. Look at she's like you're squeezing me too hard.
God, why did I miss you so much? It's only been a day.
I've been told I have that effect on people.
You dum-dum. Okay, so I need to show you something.
What? You're kind of weirding me out.
Can we sit down for a sec?
Sure. Tell him, yeah, I think that's what she's doing right now, maybe.
So,
I was like, "You're
what
gonna
is it?
talk?"
I was just at Sam's.
Love is in the air.
He's not our father.
He's
How do you
Sam's
know?
lying.
I asked him, point blank.
God damn it. And you believed him?
And you took his word for it?
He was crazy in love with Marianne. Whoever set that fire was doing damage control. And Sam's nothing but damage.
I guess he really doesn't have anything left to lose, does he?
There's something else. Look at this. This was taken in 1992 when Marianne first moved to Delos Crossing. See that ladder? Sam told me the barn has a loft. He helped her build it. Apparently she never told anyone about it.
And it's still there?
As far as he knows, yeah. What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
Hell yeah.
We've come this far. And a hidden loft? That's got secret shit written all over it.
We're
Let's
gonna
go.
go digging! Wait, I'll be right there. Okay, so nothing special here. Nothing special there. Okay. Ugh. This is the one moment I wish they had actually let us run. So we don't have to have that, like, slow walk towards things. What happens if I try to go down here? Oh, now you're letting me run. Perfect. Right? Well, I'm assuming that if the barn arsonist does come, it'll be to, you know, since we're getting closer to the ending. Okay, so you're not gonna let me go there? Okay. I'm sorry. It's irking me that we're missing a couple of collectibles. But I guess one of them should probably be in that loft. Dun, 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 dun.
You want to take another look at the picture? It might help.
Yeah, I'll do that in a second, okay? Giveth me 1 minute. I mean, that would be nice if actually the final 3 were all in the same spot. See, he was trying to burn the top.
What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate. My brain was going to some real dark places.
I'll protect you.
Don't worry. Whatever's up there, I'll protect you.
We'll see how chivalrous you feel when you've got bats in that perfectly coiffed hair.
Beanie Babies, right?
What do you think is up there?
Well, can we open
I don't
it?
know. I'm trying not to speculate. My brain was going
Oh,
to
okay.
some
I was like, we need
real
something
dark
for this, right?
places.
Don't worry. Whatever's up there, the handle should be behind this.
Right? See, like, how did people not
there it is.
notice these things? Like, they found it super easy. And, like, nobody else can figure that out? Like,
It's
come
opening up.
on.
The Secret Keeper always did store all the best secrets in the clouds.
Yup. Come on, let's find a way to climb up there.
We need a ladder, dude. See, look at this. There just happens to be a ladder hanging out, too. Okay. Creepy, but also very pretty at the same time. Right? But it's actually kind of pretty, though. Like, in a very creepy way.
Can you see anything?
Nope. Nada.
Like, if I was, like, a little kid, like, this would be, like, the cute, like, a nice, cute little fantasy room. Yeah. Very magical. Careful.
Here, found a switch.
Right? Like, he was supposed to go up first, not her.
Holy shit. Well, that shaved a few years off my life.
Oh, it's so pretty, though. Her own little fairy tale land.
Whoa.
It's
her story.
Look, she left us something.
Oh no, there's a password. Again.
She's got a combination lock with letters.
Do you think she hid the code somewhere in all this?
The password is
Knowing
Sam.
Mary Ann, probably.
Well, you want to do this?
Yeah. Let's start here.
Okay, password time.
Recognize this?
Yeah. It's from the story where the goblins tricked the Mad Hunter.
It looks like it, but it's different, right?
Once upon a time, there was a young
Can you check
princess
the
who
book?
felt hopeless.
It moves. Oh. Some of these parts are buttons.
Oh, that's cool. Great. So I'm supposed to know which one this is. Oh, okay, wait. Once upon a time, there was a young princess who felt hopeless. So which story would that be? Okay, wait. Let's start with this one then. The Crafty Goblin's Good Deeds.
Why are these pictures from the Book of Goblins here?
I don't know.
Her cruel parents kept her locked away. Tricking the hunter? The huntsman. Okay, huntsman. The goblins tricked the Mad Hunter.
Well, here
Oh,
it
there it
is.
is. There.
Why do you think she changed the picture?
I don't know. Maybe it's a message. Like, the differences between the two mean something.
Something about Marianne, right? Since she's the princess?
Yeah. Why don't we try to find them all and then see if it makes any sense?
Okay, so she said find them
Okay.
all.
Spot the differences.
Oh, okay. So this is an image of differences. Okay. Previous. Okay. Okay, so the water has 3 lily pads. 3 lily pads. Let's see if in the water. Okay, so the hands. So this is wrong. That hand is wrong. Okay.
The Mad Hunter still has 2 hands here.
So this was either before the Gold Lady cut off his other one, or after he earned it back?
Which either makes it maybe not. But the title is different.
Oh, okay, the title was... Oh, we did have that right. Okay.
It's not the same title, so I guess that counts as a difference.
Okay. Later, Golden! Thank you again!
Nothing but nice. Have a fantastic weekend.
Thank you again! Have a good one! So her hiding... Okay, so she's not hiding in the tree.
The princess is running away from the Mad Hunter.
That's
Who
different.
was sent by the Gold Lady, according to the story.
Do you think the Gold Lady could have been Marianne's mom? I mean, she always used to say she moved to the end of the world to get away from her family.
Huh. Yeah, you're right. She ran away. Just like the princess is here.
Okay. The castle is
Why do you
wrong.
think she added that castle in the background?
See the color of the flag? It could be her mother's castle. It looks like the princess is running away from it.
So, Marianne ran away from home. And she grew up kinda rich?
The mushroom is wrong.
No goblets.
Yeah.
There we
in
got
the
it!
original.
That's it. Whoa.
What's in there? Tyler, see that little light? I think we need to solve this one next.
Pictures, letters, the Gold Lady.
There, we got a collectible.
That was definitely her mom.
So, did Marianne grow up kinda rich?
Maybe. Would have been nice to... An artsy environmentalist. Yep, that sounds like Marianne's exact kind of catnip.
Okay, so we got 1.
I can't believe she was a ballet dancer. Marianne.
I like that they're finally learning so much stuff
God,
about their
that's
mom
so
that
not
they
her.
didn't know.
Aw, poor thing.
Why would she keep an old drawing of a pet in here?
Because she liked this bird, that's why.
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of her that young.
I think that's her
Thank
mom
you,
in the
Mom.
background.
Have a good one. Okay.
Did you know she studied engineering?
No. But it looks like she changed her major to visual arts.
I don't think she actually got it changed. The paper's not signed and it's all wrinkled. Like someone tried to throw it away.
So like that was her plan, but she just never did it. Marianne, I can't do this anymore. You deserve better than cliche bullshit like it's not you, it's me. But the truth is, it's all been too much to deal with, and I've realized I'm just not ready. Maybe if we could have dealt with all this on our own without your mom constantly pressuring us, putting pressure on us, things could have been different, but the damage is done and it's probably too late for that now. I'm so sorry, you're an amazing person and you made me a better man. I hate myself for doing this, but I feel like we're both better off apart. There I go with cliches again. Please don't ever stop being who you are. Here, but I'm gone. Brent.
Could this guy have been any more cryptic?
Dude, yeah. What a dick. Or her mom did it, maybe.
Tyler, see that little light? I think we need to solve this one next.
This one?
There's the Gold Lady again. She's all over the board. There was a figure of her in that stash by the Mad Hunter painting, right?
Oh, yeah.
So maybe all of this is related to what we found in there.
Okay, but...
Figured anything out yet?
I'm still figuring it out.
Nah, still thinking.
Her cruel parents kept her locked away from their musty palace, or in their musty palace. So is this still spot the differences, or?
Hey, I can move the piece next to the gold lady.
All these pictures. They look like images from Marianne's life before Delos, don't they?
Well, some of them do anyway.
Maybe that's it then. We need to figure out which ones are real?
The princess dancing, playing violin, spinning wool. I guess this is stuff she did for fun?
Notice how unhappy she looks in all these pictures?
She was
I
a
don't think she was
dancer.
having any fun.
The wise princess looks like she's trying to run away.
And she's being watched by the gold lady.
That's what I was thinking. The dancer for that one.
I guess that's not it.
We should go take another look at Marianne's childhood photos.
What's the gold lady doing?
Whispering something into someone's ear behind the princess's back?
It seems like the gold lady's kind of stabbing the princess. Is the gold lady setting the animals free?
Okay, so the
Judging from the
bird
broomstick,
dancer.
I'd say she's getting rid of them, not setting them free.
It seems like the gold lady's kind of stabbing the princess in the back in all these, right? Is that it?
Yeah, we got
It's
it.
opening.
There we go.
What's in there this time?
God, because we gotta really remember every detail of these things. Okay, so that's the house.
Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam. Look at him.
He's so young. Sam.
So young and happy.
Salmonberry Park, Kodiak Island.
Salmonberry Park. Huh. Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it. So weird to imagine her living in a community like that. With, other people.
The weirdest part is how they all seem to love her. Where was prom queen Marianne when the whole town was turning on us?
Don't be a stranger. Keep on looking for those answers to the questions in your head to which you're blind. Smiley face, Shelly. We miss you already. Okay, so they're pretty much just all saying goodbye to them and how much they love her. Okay.
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos.
So
No wonder she was so handy. Oh, so that's how she found the house.
And then the big letter.
Her father.
Marianne, I hope this letter finds you, but since you didn't leave any contact information, I will have to send it to your aunt and hope for the best. I'm writing to inform you that your mother passed away last week. We just had her funeral reception. The house has been filled with people all day. Friends, family, colleagues, and church members. It's now 11 p.m. and I'm sitting alone at the kitchen table surrounded by dozens of trays of food, flowers, and sympathy cards. Your cousin Adie brought in a beautiful photo album full of our holiday pictures in Lac Conner. You're in all of them, but you weren't here today. We haven't heard from you in 4 years, and I can only hope you made it to Alaska or wherever you are, and that you and your child are both safe. Hi, Lenore. Your mother has been sick and depressed for years, and you can imagine why. The pain of being shunned by her own daughter, knowing she would never get to see her grandchild grow up. It spread through her body like cancer and consumed her completely. All this suffering simply because you ran away like a temperamental little girl instead of accepting her help when you got pregnant out of wedlock. After dropping out of college and without a penny to your name, she only stepped up to help because she knew you weren't ready to raise a child properly, Marianne. A mother's duty doesn't end when her children leave home. Now that you're a mother yourself, I hope you will begin to understand that good parenting isn't about coddling children. It's about providing for them and shaping them into the people they're supposed to become, whether they like it or not. I won't trouble you again. You've made your intentions clear. I just thought that you should know. Dad.
What the hell? Marianne was pregnant in 1992, before she even got here.
Before us? Do we have a long-lost sibling out there somewhere?
It's possible, but she could have given it up or miscarried. Who knows?
Yeah, you're right. Do you think we could track down her father?
You mean the grandfather she never told us about? I don't think I want to.
You're not at all excited about having more family.
No,
You saw the letter.
Lenore,
I don't think we
missed it.
want any part of that.
They kissed!
Fine. Let's keep digging.
They made the right choices, and there was a really romantic moment, and they kissed. It was so good. Yes, they did.
This just lit up, so I think we're supposed to try this one next.
It was so good.
What's this?
Some sort of map?
One day she took her tiara and ran away to the forest. So,
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
Some sort of clock?
time.
This is the princess's house.
Home.
That's the Gold Lady's castle. This looks like a dinner room. It seems like it's not doing anything. Maybe it's broken?
No, because you gotta find the right path, probably. Okay, wait. Well, I'll be right back. So in here, we have the salmonberry pictures, the family gathering, and the house. Oof, oof, oof.
This is the princess's house. This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
Yeah, so, like, to me, that's right? So they what? Like time order? So
That's the Gold Lady's castle.
So they ran away.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
And time.
Some sort of clock?
What's that plant thing on top?
This is the princess's house. This looks like a dinner. Damn it. Why is nothing happening?
Because we're not doing the order right. That's why. It's hard to figure out the order.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, this is the princess's house. Some sort of clock? This looks like a dinner. Come on.
No? Later, Fib. Have a good one.
Some sort of clock?
Oh, sorry. I think it's the castle. Okay, wait. Castle? Castle? House?
This is the princess's house.
Time.
Some sort of clock?
Oh, shit. Table, then
This looks like a dinner party with the old.
What's that?
Come on.
No. Okay, so if we cancel you. Let's go flower.
What's that plant thing on top?
This looks like a dinner. Come on.
Nope.
That's the
has
Gold
to be
Lady's
first.
castle.
What if it go?
This looks like a dinner party
But then
with
she
the
loops
old
it
bear
this
and the
way.
very old beaver.
Yeah, she ran away from the castle.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers. Some sort of clock? This is the princess's house. This looks like a dinner party with the
Oh,
old
we got
bear and the very old beaver.
Okay, so it was
Yes.
It was Castle
What's in there?
Berry's
Another letter?
Time House dinner? Now I don't remember what I just clicked. I'm confused now what I just touched.
The princess's loss. Is this from the Book of Goblins?
Not that I know of.
Well, sure looks like it could be.
The princess is lost. Once upon a time in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. She made it through the woods and to that house with nothing left but the clothes on her back and a single item from her old life, a splendid tiara. She lost almost everything in her desperate flight from the Mad Hunter. The trees tore the rucksack from her back and shredded her dress and left a pattern of red welts on her skin. But through it all, she clutched the tiara close to her chest, fearing any misstep could cause it to fall from the arms and break. The tiara had its own spot in the big wooden house, a pillow near the window, where sun would catch on its surface to shine and wink. The princess could stare for hours at the tiara, marveling in its beauty and running her thumb down its curves. Every morning she would wake and she would tend to it, polishing its every surface to be sure it shone as brightly as it possibly could. Then she would pluck it up, place it upon her head, and walk through the woods, feeling somehow more complete. Because what, after all up, was a princess without a crown? Every night she would place it on its pillow, give it a quick kiss, and go to bed. On her way, she would pause and glance back to be sure it was still there. She hated to be separated from, but she knew it was safest on the pillow while she slept. Oh, hello? We did Castleberry Time House dinner. Okay, perfect. One night, the princess woke to a raging storm. The wind howled against the walls, rattling the windows in their panes. Fearing a gust might burst open a window and blow the tiara to the ground, she plucked it from its pillow and brought it to the bed with her. All through the night, she held the tiara close, and in the morning she woke to find herself still cradling it. The storm had passed, and the princess relaxed. It could be. That day was the same as any other. Throw perhaps gave the tiara an even more thorough cleaning, grateful that she was that nothing had gone wrong. That night, she placed the tiara upon its pillow, gave it a quick kiss, and went to bed, pausing on her way to be sure it was still there. So the tiara is the baby. In the morning, she woke up, sensed immediately that something was wrong. In the living room, the tiara lay upon the ground, broken, dull, and faded. Nothing else in the room had changed. The pillow was exactly where she had left it. The window was closed. There had been no storm, no wind, no sign that anything at all could have gone amiss. Only the broken tiara, mute upon the ground. She picked it up and held it in her arms with a guttural cry. And though she tried to fix it and to polish it, it was gone, beyond repair, and with no shine left. The princess held the tiara throughout the day and through the next night, sitting in the same spot at the window where she used to polish it. When the sun rose, she looked outside and her gaze fixed on the sapling. She remembered how the sapling had survived the winter, clinging to life despite the frozen, unforgiving earth. Without a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground beneath the sapling, and as the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara truly gone, and with it the final link to her old self. She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, and where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a one woman alone in a deep and ancient wood. And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. Could be. The princess's loss. Once upon a time in an ancient and deep forest there lived a wise princess in a big... Oh wait, we already read this one. Okay. Just making sure one last time. Okay.
And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. That was the story she read us that night.
God, it makes sense now.
Yeah, she got pregnant.
The title of mother, yeah.
And she ran away to start a new life.
That's so sad.
And then she made her way to Delos Crossing, where she was finally happy. baby died.
I can't even imagine how she must have felt. She left everything behind.
She ran away
Built
from
a whole
Sam.
new
But
life
Sam was
for him.
always here, though. He never left.
And then he was just gone.
I guess having us helps her move on. But when it looked like we were gonna be taken away, she snapped. She just couldn't lose any more children. It really wasn't anything we did.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this.
I don't either, but all I wanted was to understand what happened to her. And now I do.
Yeah. But we still haven't seen what's in that chest.
I'm scared to open this box.
Okay, so how do we open it?
Well, that's easy. So we have to start with this. Oh. Squigglies. E. Hello.
Alright, should be easy enough.
Yeah. O. Squiggly. That's not right?
The princess lost her most precious treasure. Alright, should be easy enough.
Hola. Okay, we know that these are the 3 letters. Now it's the order of them. Leo? Leo. Let's try Leo. Leo.
Yes.
Leo is the baby's name. Yeah, the baby's name was Leo. So it was a little boy.
Whoa.
Did it just get darker in here?
A baby blanket? Ollie. She noticed.
Dear Allison and Ollie, we write stories to
That was her
understand
son.
and be understood, but what good is a story without the first act? I'm sorry I kept mine from you for so long. All my love, goblins.
Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
Aww.
Is that...
Leo Ronan.
So he's buried on the tree?
Why didn't she tell us about him? Why didn't she tell us any of this?
I mean, it's fucking terrible. That's why. Allie, did we do the right thing opening this?
We did. It's better we know what happened, even if it's hard. And there's one more thing we need to see.
Are you sure?
Yes. Come on.
Exactly.
Let's
She
go to the
wanted
dock.
them to know the truth.
It's time to finish this.
You're 11. Exactly.
Hey, now that we're done with the important stuff, maybe we can take a crack at these?
The very old beaver's repair list.
That's the story where the princess's house gets damaged by a storm and the animals help her fix it.
Yeah. What did they do to fix it again?
The house damaged by the storm. The beaver fixes the house, right? Is that not the story? Oh. The Gengar from Pokemon? Yeah, it is. Okay, we did have it right. It is the beaver fixes the house. This is Stan. I thought Sam was the bear, right? But, okay. So they want the order of how the house was repaired. He found her nailing planks back in and he says, saw person, let me do that for you. So the pair, when they were done with the roof and the walls, then they went to the support. Oh, the bear was there too. What? Sam is the beaver, I guess, yeah. Okay. So they fixed the roof.
She fixed the roof shingles.
Yes. So they said the roof and the walls.
She fixed the planks that were blown off the walls.
Then they went to fix the support.
She slapped the post with... All right.
Yeah. Roof wall support. Because I was like, this one is a fairly easy puzzle.
Damn. That must have been rough on Eddie.
Yeah, he doesn't really like to talk about her.
Dear Marianne, you cover your ears every time I try to have this conversation with you. So I thought I'd have a better chance doing this in a letter. I know you don't like saying goodbye, so I'll keep my melancholic rambling short and sweet. I want to thank you with all my heart for taking care of me these past few months. I can't even imagine how exhausting it must have been for you to look after a sick old lady when you also have 2 small children at home. I know you want me to keep fighting this disease and hoping for recovery, but it's always been a great strength of mine to know when it's time to let go, and that time has come. I'd like to ask you one last favor. Please take care of Eddie after I'm gone. My poor boy puts on a brave front ever since his father died, but I know he's in pain. I would be so much more at peace knowing he still has family. Maybe he could teach the kids how to fish. He loves spending time with them. Thank you for the warmth and the peace you brought to my life. Give the kids a kiss for me, will you, Carol? Okay, now you want us to go here. The Crafty Goblin's good deeds.
The Crafty Goblin's good deeds.
Of course. The goblins had to help out the creatures of the forest to pay off their debt to the pelican.
Well, what did they do?
You know, I don't really remember.
The Crafty Goblin's good deeds. The Crafty Goblins. My brain. The craft. Maybe it's actually not called that? Good deeds, good deeds, good deeds. Oh my god. Beaver fixes the house. Makes new friends? Nope, that ain't it. Goblin saves. No. I mean, eventually, if we touch everything, we'll get the right one, right? We just did that one. Oh wait, was that not it? Okay, look at the picture. The bear's big paws. Can you stop clicking the same thing? We did that one already. They saved the old beaver. The pelican. Did we not? No, that's not right. Trick the muskrat. Teaches the goblins. Which one though? Which one? Back, back, back. That was the picture? Which one? This one? The pelican helps her friends? No. They were looking at the pictures on the rocks. pelican forgives the goblins? Okay, wait. One day they were out foraging for food. The pious pelican landed on a rock and dumped a smorgasbord from her beak, which the goblins knew was magic and never emptied. Goblin said the pious pelican, I will share my food with you, but you must in return follow my example and be as generous with others as I am with you. This made sense to the goblins, and they thanked the pious pelican for her food and the lesson. She taught them charity. The kiss! Okay. Oh, I see what you mean. So...
They removed a thorn from the frog's back. They broke open the beehive for the bear. They helped fix the beaver dam. They had to give nuts to the muskrat. They gave the stalwart moose a good scratch on the back. They hugged the princess when she was crying.
See, the story doesn't talk of anything about that, though. Okay. Great. Because, yeah, here they're all just talking about food. Okay, there we go. Found the moose struggling with an itch. They gave the moose a scratch. Okay, then they held the bear. Okay, wait, so it's probably supposed to be done in order. Okay, wait. Okay,
Or not. Maybe not. Wait. Wait. They removed a thorn. Wait. Or not.
Okay.
Maybe not.
Okay, so it's scratch.
They gave the stalwart moose a good scratch on the back.
Beehive.
They broke open the beehive for the bear.
Wait. Finally, they found the princess, so she wanted a hug. So princess wants a hug. And then the princess wanted a hug.
They hugged the princess when she was crying. Nailed it.
There we go.
Our lives would have been so different if their friendship hadn't gone to shit.
We got it! The Pelican Crossing is a specialty gift boutique located near the Oshia Glacier, catering to Gastineau Channel tourists as well as Dallas Crossing locals. We specialize in an assortment of high-quality products from home accessories, handmade souvenirs, to personalized apparel and locally made art. The Pelican Crossing will be the first store to act as a relay between the buzzing... Oh, it's a business plan. Oh, okay. Okay. I was like, how many more do you have to open? My god.
The old bear's gifts for the princess. I'm totally blanking on that story. What did he give her again?
Why don't we open up the book and check?
The old bear's gifts to the princess. The old bear's gifts. The bear and the princess. Oh my god. But she just wanted to play the princess in the forest. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so the old bear fell down on the floor, stared at the person. You can come down, he said. How do you want to save me? I promise I won't eat you. What? Aw, this is how the princess befriended the old bear and how she also refused him. Oh no! Oh, this story. I don't even want to read it out loud, but oh my god, really? She would find gifts from the bears, salmon, berries, and a bloomed bluebell? Wait, is that it? So wait, salmon?
Huh. Fresh caught salmon? A newly bloomed bluebell?
Berries. Wait, what was the other one? Oh wait, no. Okay, put you back for a second. Sorry.
Actually, I'm not sure.
Berries.
Some roses, maybe?
No, that's not berries.
Or not.
Where are the berries? Yeah,
A handful of ripe berries?
And then the flower.
A newly bloomed bluebell?
There we go. So before we
Nice.
read that, wait. Well, look at this though. I'm sorry, said the princess. You are a very good friend and I appreciate all that you've done for me, but I cannot marry you. You're a bear and I'm a princess. It would never work. The old bear was crushed. Can we still be friends, he asked. We will always be friends, said the princess, but I will never marry you. Aww. That's so sad. And every year he kept proposing to her, but she kept saying no. Aw, man.
Man, he had it bad. Just couldn't let go.
Sorry for the note under the door like a prison inmate. Yeah, this is Sam now. You okay? I stopped by and rang a couple times this week, but you didn't answer. I could see the light in the hayloft, so I figured you were in, but didn't want to talk. I hope I didn't ruin everything. I know I probably came on kind of strong, but the thing is I don't know how to talk to a woman like you. You were strong and kind and you know so much, it's hard for me to know how to keep up. I guess all that went to my head, but I want you to know I got the message and I'm gonna get out of your hair now, and there doesn't need to be any bad feelings. We can pass in the street and say hello or not, it's okay. P.S. I noticed your car was leaking, so I put some sealant in there. You might need to take it to the shop though and let me know if you want to come. If you want me to come with you, because sometimes these guys try to rip you off. If not, it's no big deal. Sam. Hello. Yeah, Sam took care of the house. And then, this is I think maybe the last story.
Crafty Goblin's loot.
That's from The Princess and the Two Thieves. I drew the original.
And I distinctly remember drawing that cake, which is arguably the best part of that illustration.
All right, Picasso. And you probably remember what the goblins stole in that story, huh?
He's like, no, I don't remember this. Yeah, the bear is Sam. But the cake, right? Shit. The crafty goblin's loot. What was the story again? Crap. Man. My brain is like, shit. I know they literally just said what the story was and I forgot already. You're so confused? The thieves? Ah, thank you. There we go. I was like, I can't remember this. It feels great even if you don't feel 100%. Aw. Well, hope it gets better. Yeah, so the way the mom basically categorized everybody around her as specific animals. Back with dinner. Welcome back. Okay. But then... Okay, so small items start to disappear as well. So the spoons and plates, forks and knives, and the blankets. Okay, let's see. So the forks and plates would be where?
What if they took some spoons?
They did steal spoons. Oh, spoons and plates, the forks and knives, and the blanket. I don't see a blanket, though. Nice. Where is the... Where the heck? I don't see the...
Maybe they took some of the princess's fruit?
But they didn't take the fruit, though.
Or not. I'm pretty sure they stole some eggs.
They didn't steal eggs.
Maybe not.
What's this?
Some flour for the cake, maybe?
No.
Maybe not.
That's candy, and that's a jacket, right?
Didn't they take some of the princess's clothes? Actually, I'm not.
Like, it specifically says, though, spoons, plates, forks, knives, and blankets. Something would disappear. The movie's hilarious? Oh, nice, nice. Okay, wait, so we start with that. Okay, then... And as she searched, food kept on disappearing. So food was disappearing, so she wanted to make a cake.
Not sure.
So fruit.
Maybe they took some of the.
And then she added a lock to the oven and she kept the big cake inside. But the next morning the lock had been opened and the cake had disappeared. At first the princess cried and the cake was...
Princess's fruit?
But no, that doesn't make any sense either.
Some flour for the cake, maybe? I'm pretty sure they stole some eggs.
And that's candy, right?
Did they steal candy?
No, they didn't.
Or not? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not.
I am so freaking confused on this one. What the fuck? So she wanted to make a cake with every egg and fruit. Egg and fruit. So if I go... And I'll...
Did they steal candy? Maybe not.
Egg?
I'm pretty sure they stole some eggs. Maybe they took some of
There,
the
egg and
princess's
fruit. Okay,
fruit.
there we go.
That's it.
I was like,
I
no.
always wondered where that drawing went. She said it was her favorite,
Got
and then
it.
one day it just disappeared.
You are the best mom in the world. Oh, that's so cute. I like how she's just standing there and it's like, are we done? Oh, this is for the collectibles.
Gold Lady stays locked up in her castle. We'll let the mangy muskrat have his rock back. The Ice King goes in the forest, obviously. There you go, stalwart moose. Back in your pond, big frog.
Blame half.
The Mad Hunter, always on the princess's trail.
So I feel like we're going to
Moonlight's
be
gonna
missing
be imprisoned in her
something
lake.
very important because we don't have all the collectibles.
The very old beaver definitely goes in her den.
Which is a
Crafty
little
goblins
sad.
go here. That's the pious pelican spot.
Yeah, because... Oh, the Golden Lady's the final one! So we missed two before the Golden Lady. Oh.
I wish she just explained all this to us.
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
Did we not get everything? Well, we can't do anything
I
else.
guess we could stay a little longer if you think there's more to find.
We don't have any more collectibles. We put everything away. Yeah, we don't have that one. We don't have that one. And we have nothing here. Yeah, because we're only missing 3 collectibles. I guess that's not too bad. We did fairly well. We unlocked all the puzzles here. So this is probably all tied to like one final achievement if you have all the collectibles with it.
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I can do. We missed 3
Either way,
collectibles.
I'm ready for this to be over.
Me too.
There's nothing else we can do. Because I doubt you're gonna let me go into the house and go grab something. Right? I highly doubt it. Of course not. Because that would make things too easy, right? Feels bad. I wish they would just let us go back into the house.
What are we waiting for? I want to know who was here that night. Let's try and remember who Marianne was arguing with.
Ready for this? Oh boy. Big memory, big memory. No, you didn't. There's one major puzzle that we're not going to be able to do because we missed 3 collectibles. So unfortunately, we won't be able to see that one thing. No! You guys were right!
Tom Vecchi is our father?
No!
Of course. It had to be.
No, it's Tom!
Tessa knew, didn't she?
No!
Yeah, she must have. It's what she didn't want to tell us.
God, Marianne and Tom?
I know.
Tom's the
What should we do now?
The best friend's
Call him out here
husband.
and make him tell us what was going on.
And if he won't?
We know
The
his
guy at
secret.
the grocery store.
He will. Tom? It's Allison.
Like, Dad?
We need to talk. We know it was you.
Oh, God. I really wanted it to be Sam. I know you guys called it. Oh. Man. Well, this is awkward. They're like, fuck. Man. It's true, you guys all did call it.
Let me take the lead on this. I know him better. I thought I did, anyway.
Sure.
Creepy Tom.
Whatever. As long as we get answers.
Hi, Tom. I called it first. That is true. It's like, so, Dad, how you doing?
Kids, listen.
You're our father.
Yes.
You knew how bad it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You mean all the money she wanted? We didn't have anything to spare. That winter was rough on everyone. And you would have starved out here if not for all the free food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that. That was all Tessa.
That's a cruel presumption, young man. Maybe it was Tessa's idea initially. But I supported it. And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
You let Marianne drown.
You were here that night. You saw Marianne and Tyler. Why didn't you help?
I know it wasn't my best moment. But she threatened my life.
So you just decided to let her drown?
I didn't decide anything. Everything happened so fast, I panicked. And by the time I got to town, Brown was already on his way out. There was nothing else I could
Pull!
do.
You could have pulled her out of the water.
You tried to burn down our barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
I never meant to hurt anybody. You weren't supposed to be home.
Doesn't excuse the fact that you didn't even stop to help.
What do you want me to say? I panicked. I was terrified that this whole thing was going to blow up in my face. I had to do something.
You were here that night. You saw Marianne and Tyler. Why didn't you help?
I know it wasn't my best moment, but she threatened my life.
So you just decided to let her drown?
They're only giving me those two
I
options.
didn't decide anything. Everything happened so fast, I panicked. And by the time I got to town, Brown was already on his way out. There was nothing else I could do.
Oh, what should we do now?
So what do we do now?
We tell him he's gotta fix the mess he made, one way or another.
There we go.
You failed us, Tom. You need to make it right.
I'll do whatever you want. As long as none of this gets out.
Wow, so we have to be a dirty little secret?
Excuse me?
You want me to pay for my mistakes? Fine. But please, Tessa can't know. This'd kill her.
Oh, so she doesn't know.
Tessa already knows, Tom.
Okay.
No. That's impossible.
No, he thinks that she doesn't
It
know.
never occurred to you the reason Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
Yeah, so
But
he's just an idiot. He just didn't know that
She
his
never
wife
said
knew.
anything. Oh, Lord.
You should try talking to your wife. Maybe if you had, we wouldn't be in this situation. And maybe Marianne wouldn't be dead.
Oh, come on. You of all people should appreciate how troubled Marianne was. She was unhinged. Something like this would have happened sooner or later.
And you just couldn't risk being there when it happened. Even though it meant leaving her to raise kids out here all by herself. None of this would have happened if you'd manned the fuck up!
I didn't have a choice.
You have a choice.
I know it shouldn't have happened.
Had a choice.
But, well,
Oh my god.
your mother was a very pretty woman.
Really? Yeah, I roll.
And she'd been so many places and done so many things.
I roll.
The way I always thought I would have. I got caught up.
Really?
Love made me a fool. Look, I made mistakes.
Right?
But this will not go any
I hope
further
Tessa
than
leaves
the
his
three of
ass.
us.
Why? We know. Tessa knows. Marianne's dead. There's no point in hiding it anymore.
Because he'll never become mayor.
He's
with this
afraid
dirty
it'll
voice,
tank
right?
his campaign.
Yep. He won't become
I
mayor
wrong?
this way.
Jesus, Tom.
I've kept your secret all these years. I don't want to go spilling it. But I will if I have to.
What?
Yeah. Your little story about self-defense. I've never told anyone how Marianne really died. That night, I came out here because I was worried about your mother.
So now he's gonna try reverse blackmail on them? They already confessed to the cops. So Eddie already knows. We made the right choice telling Eddie. So Tom's fucked no matter what. I don't know if we can kill him. But do you really want to put that on the twins? Like, they already have enough trauma. I feel like that option would be a bad ending option.
made me do it. They made me do it. Why did they do it? It's his fault. This is his fault.
I mean, he's a deadbeat dad that deserves to go to jail for the rest of his life. Pretty much. Pretty much. Oh, I would love to do that. Well,
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Yeah, Tom's the dad. Yep. Literally unfortunate.
No! No way! You're a fucking liar!
I saw what I saw.
Ugh! You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her!
Tyler!
You're not listening to this, are you?
Be smart about this, Allison. Are you sure you want this to get out? You've got way more here to lose than he does.
Come on, Allison.
His name will be all but cleared, but you'll be a killer. What will your uncle say?
Listen, Tyler covered for you your whole life. Your uncle already
And Michael?
knows.
Well, the whole town might turn on you.
Don't touch her.
You know
He's
I
seen
might.
how Allison killed the mom.
Get out of here, Tom. Tyler and I need to talk alone.
Just please think twice before making
No,
any
this
rash
is Tom.
decisions. There are a whole lot of lives at stake here.
Yeah, whatever, Tom.
Leave us the fuck alone. And never come back.
Yeah. This is the guy we hate. So I feel like Allison should just be like, I'm okay with this because you already told Eddie the truth. So just open it up. Tell everyone that Tom is a deadbeat.
Allie, you okay? You didn't let that asshole get to you, did you? Did you?
What if he's right? I've been having all these nightmares about that night, and they were a lot like how Tom said. And now, when I try to remember, that's all I can see.
He's trying to mess with your head.
I agree.
And you're letting it work.
No, it's more than that. Ever since we started digging, I haven't been able to shake this feeling like something's off.
Something's off because he put this in your head. Don't let him get away with it.
He might not be lying. We keep getting things mixed up.
Firestarter's such a good
We
movie.
remember totally different versions of the past.
Those are just details. This isn't that. She was going to kill me.
I'm not so sure anymore, Tyler.
Are we finally gonna get the full truth? Remember. Allison thought she was going to. I feel like it really literally was a big misunderstanding. That was a good movie too. Because it was a very sad movie. Now remember.
She had a gun pointed at me. She chased me. She said she was going to kill me.
No, she wanted to kill Tom.
She threatened Tom with those exact same words, with the same gun on the same pier. The thing you said to Eddie the other day got thrown back at me. Don't you think it's possible that happened here too?
I guess it's possible. Fuck. I don't know. And we're never gonna know the truth, are we? Because the second you walk away from something, that's it.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, you just have to decide what you believe.
Me?
Yeah. You need to start dealing, Allie. And that means coming to terms with whatever version of the past feels the most true to you. No more running. Whatever you choose, you gotta live with it, okay?
Oh, this is rough. So Tom's version says Marianne did not threaten Tyler. She did not threaten. And stick to your memory, Marianne threatened Tyler.
I'm going to kill you! I'm not gonna hurt you.
It's just keeps buffering? So you think Tom was telling the truth here, right? Marianne did not threaten Tyler, right?
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Right.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Yeah, like I can't see her threatening Tyler.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
This is literally our last major choice, probably.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you.
I mean, Tom is a liar, but do you think that he lied about this part?
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
I do think Tom is manipulative either, but like ignoring Tom, right? I don't see it as the mom threatening to kill Tyler. The mom loved her children.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
So like I can't see her wanting to kill them.
I'm going to kill you!
Like I can't see her wanting to kill them.
I'm going to kill you! I'm going to kill you! I'm going to kill you!
But why?
I'm going to kill you! I'm going to kill you!
Because she was little and thought it was the Mad Hunter. I mean, that is true.
I'm going to kill you!
Well, true, because she came running from the kitchen and seen the mom with a gun.
I'm going to kill you! I'm going to kill you! I'm going to kill you!
That's true, too.
I'm going to kill you! I'm not gonna hurt you.
Like, we've seen all the letters. We've seen how much the mom loved the kids.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
You gotta drop out. You can't even type? No. Believe Tom.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
No, Lenore, it's such an important part. Yeah, that's what I think. Because he was projecting his fear.
She was going to kill herself. Just herself. You interrupted her and we got confused.
Are you sure?
Yes. That attic. Tyler, that was meant for us. It was her way of explaining what she was going through. I made a horrible mistake.
Hey, it's okay. I'm here.
Like, I feel like no matter what outcome you pick, it's still tragic no matter what. Now they just gotta out Tom as being a complete douche.
Hey, peep what I just found downstairs. What do you think?
See, I haven't played that
Will it
one
have
yet.
aged well, or just gone bad?
Oh, I want that goblin mug.
Where are you at right now?
I just keep hearing her say she wasn't going to hurt you. Over and over.
We were kids.
Yeah?
We freaked out. You weren't equipped to deal with that shit.
Very true.
She was just talking to you. And I killed her.
It's not
Stop.
your fault.
I don't want to use our voice again. Ever.
What? Seriously?
I don't know. But I want to stop feeling like this. And I think we'll be better off without it. This morning,
Oh, she
I
drowned.
kept getting these horrible visions. Of you and Marianne and Eddie.
Visions. Like our memories?
Yeah.
Yeah, but different. It was all my worst thoughts brought to life. You were in my bedroom saying I abandoned you. Eddie called me a snake.
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you.
It's okay. I was the one who walked out. I can't let that happen again.
I don't think it will. Something's been pushing us to find answers. And now we have them. Maybe I'm wrong. And if it stays bad, we can stop. But I really want to keep what makes us us.
The Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the Moon Hag, but she did not kill him, because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted
What do you
the day
think?
he would emerge,
Brothers and
to
sisters?
once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand.
Always.
And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hunter.
other son. Michael just worked at the grocery store. Yeah. You almost want to see the bad ending. I mean, maybe I can record it whenever I do the bad ending by myself. So I'm pretty sure we got the good ending. Six months later. Because I feel like we made all the right choices. The twins, their relationship is perfect. The only thing we missed out was the last puzzle to the collectible one. Which would be nice if I can go back through chapters and grab the collectible that I was missing, but Tyler and Michael.
One last look. I'm good to go.
Now, so they decided to sell it. Right, I like his other hair. Damn it, Tyler, why'd you gotta cut your hair?
Hey, it's me.
Hey, me.
House is empty. I'm getting ready to head out. So, last chance. Is there anything you want me to do while I'm in town?
Listen, Ty, you're dropping off the keys with Tina, right?
Yep, gonna leave them at her office on my way to the ferry.
Well, that's it then.
How are you?
Good, actually.
Tell me why you
really
care.
good. You?
Same. You know, emptying the house really cleared my head out.
Thanks for doing that. The observatory really needed me this week. And after everything that happened, I just felt like I needed to keep some miles between me and Delos Crossing.
No worries. You still loving your therapist?
Gail, yes. I was actually just doing some letter writing she assigned me as homework. It really helped me get some perspective.
That sounds awesome. How's Juno?
Big and full of people, even without tourists. Michael's been writing up rules for the apartment. I need your support against his whole food policy.
Just refuse to sign anything until I get there. Okay?
Okay, but you better hurry. If he gets his way, we'll only have one small shelf for junk food.
What? Harrison, I'm gonna need like twice that just for snack cakes after my surgery next month.
I know, right? This cannot stand.
I like that.
Did you see the article I sent you about Tom losing the election?
Yes, Tom lost the election.
I saw your message right before Derby practice, so I didn't have time to read it. But I did cackle at the headline.
Did you picture Tom's face whenever you went in for a block?
No, but that is a great idea.
Anyways, I'm glad Tessa finally left his ass.
Yes,
Karma's
Tessa
a bitch.
left. Wait.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up now.
See you tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna take one last walk through the house and then head to the ferry.
Drive safe.
His
Pretty
surgery?
sure that's the only way possible in the old Allison Mobile.
Love you, Tyler.
Love you.
Okay.
Sucks to suck. Thomas Anthony Fecky.
Sucks to suck.
Huh. Well, at least she finally dumped his ass.
Ugh. Oh, she's going to, so Tessa's going to Manila. And she dumped Tom, thank frickin' God, because Tom's a dick. I was kind of hoping that when the collectible was actually still there, but... It's cute. Okay, so we're done in that room. Aww. I was gonna say, yeah, we're taking these pictures with us. We're not leaving these things here. Hey goblins, we're in town as you guys finally sold the house. Came by tonight to help you fix what needs to be fixed, but there was nobody home. Are you gone already? Things change so fast these days. Anyway, you know where to find me if you want me to fix things if you're still in town. I mean, it's getting late and I'm pretty tired. Oh, and I'm sorry for acting like the stupid ass that I am. Everywhere I look, I think about what used to be. I've been trying to do better, but I think I might be too late for an old bear like me. Not sure if this will reach you. It's getting late. Call me if you're still around. Be safe, Sam. Aww. Michael is technically Tyler's boyfriend.
Seeing it empty is so weird.
Now.
At least it's the last time I'll ever have to.
And Allison and Tyler are twins. Like, you should just take this picture with you. Don't leave it. No, 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 oh, no, no. Crap. I was like, crap, I didn't want to go outside yet.
Gonna miss this.
One more jog down memory lane, Mr. Ronan?
Hey, I'm having a private moment with me, myself, and I here.
Okay, carry on.
It is a great house. Like, I kind of wish, like, there was an option of not leaving. But I also understand why they have to leave, you know. No, I didn't forget the laptop. I was just trying to see if there was anything else special before I touched it. Must be a relief to finally be done with the place, Tyler. No doubt. If traffic's not too bad, should be back at our place around 4. High traffic in Dallas, only if the mailbox bandit escaped. I'm making the biscuit thing you liked. I'm on my way. Don't die, I'll keep it warm. See you in a few. Oh, that's so cute. So their little convo. Oh yeah, I was gonna... There we go. Take your laptop. You don't want to leave that here. Right? Isn't it adorable? Oh, I'm still sad about the collectible thing. Man. I really want to know what that last missing piece of the puzzle was. Okay, so there's nothing in the bathroom. Man. Airbnb home. Guess I got nothing there.
Certainly hope the new owners are Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It.
So we never did get to see what was on that paper airplane. Right? There's still nothing we can do about the airplane.
Goodbye, room. Goodbye, room. Goodbye, man on the moon? For posterity.
Cause like I feel like it's important. But again, there's nothing we can do about it. Okay, I guess that's it, right? We're done in here. Yeah. Toot toot. With the honks, right? Oh yeah, last room to check, which we know that there's nothing. Okay. Leave the house for good. Goodbye, house.
Well, this is goodbye for real, I guess.
You were about to have a... Oh, wow.
Hey, Aaron. It's Ty. Tyler Ronan. I thought I'd catch you on your break between sessions, but I guess you're going along with another rebel with too many causes. I know I haven't reached out since I left Fireweed, but I just wanted to say, well, you were right about grief. About it going in circles. This morning, I was out on the porch staring at the fog, and my mother, she just tumbled right out of me. But it was
really
okay.
Is so pretty.
It actually felt good to remember.
So, yeah. I was kind of hoping like they would be allowed to go back and look in the loft one more time. The little moose in the back, yeah.
Give me a call back if you get a chance. I'll see you around. And
such a pretty
thank
place.
you.
You know, it'd be amazing if Sam ended up buying the place, but we know Sam doesn't have the money for it. Twins for life, lock up and go. So we got the good ending. So we ended with Allison was grateful they completed Marianne's puzzle. We made the right choice. Allison was influenced by Tom's testimony. 100% of people believed in the twins' memory. 0% believed in Tom's testimony. The twins trusted their bond and kept their voice. Yes. Eddie was relieved that Allison accepted responsibility in the murder. 35% of people did not confess it. Oh, see, good choice. Sam felt understood by Allison because we listened to his story. Michael felt closer to Tyler because we kissed. Oh. So yeah, so we got the perfect ending. It's actually kind of scary knowing though how different it's gonna be going for the bad ending. Like, it's gonna get dark. Like, all the choices that you have to make to, like, make everybody super upset. Oh, man.